10 acres, Columbus, Montana, in Stillwater County. Rolling out a new listing with you here at Wilco Land. What we do is we buy and sell rural land. We offer unique and epic properties across the country. So in this video, I'm going to touch on a lot of FAQs I get. I'm going to talk about things like access, land use, and just go through the property, what I know and what I see in it a little bit, some helpful educational tools. So just browsing through some photos, getting started. We offer seller financing and cash discounts for cash buyers here at Wilco Land. We offer more of a self-service real estate model. So I'm going to share with you what I know about the property in this video and how to visit it for those interested. I'll talk about things like utilities and what you can do with the property. So just getting started, we've got the description here. 10 acres in Stillwater County, Montana. When it comes to land use, you're going to want to look at things like zoning. The county does not have zoning here. There's probably not a lot of restrictions with this property. If you have something really specific you're trying to do, I suggest giving the county a call, talking to them about your specific wants and needs out of a property to see if that works. So again, we've got the county's contact number right here. The next thing I want to get into, and even before I do that, I want to note that camping and RVs are allowed, mobile homes are allowed. So, having no restrictions, having no zoning, we see that across the West in a few counties. It's actually a huge positive. It's kind of a selling point with these properties, having less restrictions on these properties. So obviously, from a landowner standpoint, that's what you're looking for. When it comes to access, you're going to use the GPS coordinates to access this land. Simply copy and paste the coordinates here, like in Google Maps, for example. I've got them listed right here. Again, seeing a bird's eye view, we're in southern Montana. Just north of Yellowstone, actually. So this is an awesome location near Yellowstone National Park. Livingston's a special little town as well. So you're really between, like I said, Bozeman and Billings. Sorry, so Bozeman and Billings, south of 90, south of Columbus, Montana, here in the woods. So this is your bird's eye view. This is how to use coordinates. We can tell we can't see a lot on Google Maps. So I'm going to pull this up on Onyx Maps. This is my favorite app to use. You can get this on your phone, and I strongly recommend using this app for land visits. So if you can go visit this property, I highly encourage you to use Onyx Maps. I have the elite version, which shows parcel lines, which shows the boundaries of folks' properties. So again, here's Columbus, Montana. Here's 90. We can see public access points. There's tons of public fishing access points. There's camping around this lake here just south of you. You've got the Cooney Reservoir. So, just again, this is a world-class location in southern Montana. Red Lodge is down here to the south. And again, we're looking at Yellowstone National Park down here. So getting back to specifically accessing this property, we're using GPS coordinates. We're coming in from Columbus. We're taking Joliet Road is what this is called. And we're going to come south. And this is where Onyx Maps comes in. Joliet Road, we're going to keep heading south on what's called, it's like Skibstad or something like that. I just lost it. So Skibstad Road is where we're going to head south on. And then we're going to shoot over to Hermit Creek Road. Hermit Creek Road is going to cut through these properties. Or excuse me, we're going to take this road to the left. We're going to stay left the whole time down. And then that's going to bring us down straight to this property. You can see how the road winds through these properties. Whenever they develop it, they didn't follow the easement. So I'm going to pull up the easement. This is the Hermit Creek subdivision. We're lot number 32. So you can see this yellow highlighted area. We're lot 32 here. This is the easement that we're looking at right here. So the title company shared this with us. This does have legal access. A few properties were bought or were sold here recently. So I guess bought, yes. And, access is there. When it comes specifically to this property, it looks like these last, handful of properties didn't really get that developed. This guy is using his property. You can see folks are using their properties back here, have little off-grid retreats, it looks like. And they punched a road in advantageous, obviously, to get to their land. You can see Hermit Creek Road is labeled here, and it's kind of veering off where that easement is. So your option is probably to take it back here, and you're getting really close. You can see this 2-track gets about to the corner of the property. And I can maybe measure the distance of this 2-track that we're looking at here, maybe 50 yards. At the end of the day, we looked at that terrain and topography. It's not too gnarly. I mean, you can a Jeep, an SUV, a pickup truck. You can either blaze a 2-track back there, or you can, punch a road in, right? So again, that easement is directly through here. It's veered off a little bit. Typically that means it's a prescriptive easement, right? That's just how things have happened over time. We're looking at a little off-grid community, where there's very minimal land ownership. The majority of people around here are ranchers. So we've got, a handful of properties, a dozen properties maybe here that have private land ownership. They're 10-acre lots. So this is what we're looking at here. Legal access to a 10-acre south of Columbus, Montana. I also have a link in here. You can pull the property up on Google Earth and Google Maps. I will do that for us. And I'm just downloading that link I showed you there. And we're looking at it here. You can see the topography a little bit. There's a gentle slope to the land. Again, you can see that 2-track gets extremely close to the property. Even looks like maybe somebody's been coming through here. But that might just be a tree line that we're looking at too. So that's hard to tell. People will ask about utilities. What do I do? Well, septic, things like that. Hey, if you want to put a well in, contact a local well driller. You want to put a septic system in, contact a septic company, right? I'm not the expert on that. When it comes to like power, there's people back here using their properties. There's some full-time residents back here even. So are they hooked up to power? That's what a viewing is going to tell you. How close are power lines? Maybe these people are off grid using solar, or they're using generators, things like that. So sometimes viewing a property can answer a lot of those little questions by just simply seeing what the neighbors are doing, can give you an idea of what you can do with the property. So that's what we're looking at here in Columbus, Montana. A really cool property just north of Yellowstone in Stillwater County. Give me a call if you have any questions. My name is Miles McLaughlin with Wilco Land. I've got more land deals in Montana if you want to check out the homepage of the website. Give us a call at 605-299-5553. Thanks for viewing.